The idea of America often begins as a whisper, a dream of wide streets and tall buildings. Many Nigerians share this dream of a different future. It is a powerful pull from across the vast ocean. This journey is a significant one, a very large step. It carries much hope for new beginnings, for change, but it also brings many unknown things, many questions. Preparing your mind for this great change is important. Excitement will fill your thoughts, a bright feeling. You will imagine new sights, new faces, new sounds. The vision of fresh opportunities can be quite strong. This feeling is like a warm light on a cold day. It helps to guide your very first uncertain steps. It can make the difficult parts seem a bit smaller. This energy is precious. Try to hold on to it. It will fuel you when the path feels long. Yet, challenges are also woven into this journey's fabric. Leaving your home, your familiar world, is not easy. Family and friends will now be many miles away. The taste of food will be different, the air too. Even the angle of the sun might seem unfamiliar. These small differences can sometimes feel very large. It is wise to acknowledge this before you depart. This mental preparation can be a quiet strength. This guide hopes to be a helpful, quiet companion. It aims to shed a little light on the path ahead. It offers small maps for a very large new land. It will speak of visas and of finding a home. It will touch on work and on new daily habits. The journey itself is yours, uniquely your own. But perhaps these words can offer some small comfort. They are written with a sense of shared understanding. America is a very large country, truly vast. It is not just one single place, but many places. New York City is not like a small town in Ohio. Florida's sunshine is different from Oregon's rain. Each state possesses its own distinct character and feel. Each city moves to its own particular rhythm. Research will be a good friend to you now. Learn about the specific place you might soon call home. The stories you have heard about America are varied. Some are true, perhaps, and some are not entirely true. Some people seem to find success very quickly there. Others discover long days filled with hard, honest work. Life in the United States is quite complex indeed. It has many different layers, many textures. Do not expect life to be like a film you saw. Expect real life, with all its joys and its struggles. People often speak of something called culture shock. This is a very real feeling that many newcomers face. Things are often done in a different way there. People may speak English, but with new expressions. Small, everyday customs can take you by surprise. It is best to be open to learning these new ways. Be patient with yourself during this adjustment period. This process of settling in is a slow, gradual unfolding. Success can mean different things to different people. For one person, it might be a prestigious, well-paying job. For another, it could be a sense of inner peace, or perhaps providing good education for their children. It is helpful to define your own idea of success. This personal definition will keep you feeling grounded. It will serve as your anchor in this new place. Always remember the reasons you started this long journey. The visa is your first official key to entry. It is a formal document, a stamp of permission. The government of the United States issues these visas. There are quite a few different kinds available. Each type of visa serves a very specific purpose. Understanding these categories is truly important now. It is like learning the rules of a new complex game. The language is one of forms and of official procedures. Student visas, such as the F1 visa, are common. Many young Nigerians travel to study in American schools. Work visas, like the H-1B, are for skilled professionals. Companies in the U.S. often sponsor these individuals. The diversity visa program offers a chance through a lottery. Family-based visas help to reunite close family members. It is crucial to choose the correct visa path. This choice will shape your initial time in America. The visa application process itself requires great care. You will need to complete many detailed forms. You must also gather a number of important documents. Your valid passport is essential, of course. Financial statements and educational records are also needed. Every single detail on these forms truly matters. Be completely truthful and entirely accurate in your responses. Small mistakes or omissions can lead to frustrating delays. The visa interview is a very significant moment. A consular officer will ask you several questions. They want to understand your reasons for traveling. Speak clearly, calmly, and with complete honesty. It is important to be polite and always respectful. Prepare yourself for some common questions beforehand. Why do you wish to go to the USA now? What are your plans once you arrive there? Life in the United States often moves at a different pace. Time, you will find, is managed very carefully. Punctuality is considered to be extremely important. Arriving late for appointments is generally frowned upon. People tend to schedule many aspects of their days. This organized approach might feel a little strange at first. You will gradually learn to adapt to this rhythm. It will soon become a normal part of your routine. Communication styles can also present some differences. Americans can often be quite direct in their speech. This directness is not usually intended as rudeness. It is simply a different cultural way of communicating. Small talk is very common in many situations. With strangers in a shop or waiting for an elevator, learn to engage in these brief, friendly exchanges. A simple hello or how are you today helps. Individualism is a very strong value in American society. People are generally expected to be quite self-reliant. This may feel different from more communal cultures. You might miss the close, everyday support networks of home. Building new connections will require some active effort. Seek out community groups that share your interests. Nigerian associations exist in many American cities. These groups can offer a sense of comfort and familiarity. Food will certainly be one of the noticeable changes. American supermarkets are filled with countless choices, but finding familiar Nigerian ingredients may take some searching. Explore international grocery stores in your new area. Learning to cook some new American dishes can be fun. Trying the local foods is also part of the adventure. It helps you connect with your new surroundings. It subtly expands your understanding of the place. Section 5. A search for walls. Finding a home in a new land. Finding a suitable place to live is a top priority. The housing market in the USA is quite diverse. You can choose to rent an apartment or a house. In some areas, buying a home is an option later. Rental costs can vary greatly from city to city. Large, popular cities are often much more expensive. Smaller towns might offer more affordable housing options. Consider your budget carefully when you start looking. Begin your search for housing online. It is efficient. Websites like Zillow, Apartments.com, or even Craigslist are popular. However, you must be very careful about online scams. Never send any money before you see the actual place. Also, do not pay before you sign a lease agreement. Read any lease document very thoroughly before signing. Understand all your rights and your responsibilities as a tenant. This knowledge is very important for a smooth experience. Think carefully about your specific housing needs. Proximity to your new job or school is often key. Consider your transportation options from the location. Will you need easy access to public transport? Or do you plan to own and drive a car? The safety of the neighborhood is also a vital factor. Visit potential areas at different times of the day. If possible, talk to people who already live there. The initial costs of securing housing can be quite high. You will usually need to pay a security deposit. This deposit is often equal to 1 month's rent. Sometimes the first month's rent is also due up front. Utilities such as electricity, water, and gas may be extra. It is wise to budget for these initial setup costs. Having some savings set aside for this is very helpful. It can ease some of the stress of settling in. Section 6. Work and Worth. Navigating the U.S. job market. The job market in the United States is competitive, but it also presents a wide array of opportunities. Your existing skills and experience from Nigeria are valuable, although you might need to adapt them for the U.S. context or perhaps obtain new certifications for certain professions. Research your specific industry within the United States and understand the common requirements and expectations there. This initial research is a very good starting point. Networking is extremely important in the American job search. Many available positions are often found through personal connections. Attend industry-related events or conferences if you can, and join professional groups online, such as on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a very useful platform for career building. Do not hesitate to reach out to people in your field, as informational interviews can sometimes open unexpected doors. Most people are willing to offer advice if asked politely. Your resume, or CV, needs to be in the American style. It is typically shorter, usually 1 or 2 pages long, and should focus clearly on your achievements and skills. Use strong action verbs to describe your experience and tailor your resume specifically for each job you apply for. A well-written cover letter is also often required. This letter introduces you formally to the potential employer and allows you to express your genuine interest. The work culture in America may have its differences. Punctuality at work and professionalism are highly expected. Teamwork is often greatly valued in many workplaces, but your individual performance is also closely monitored. Understand the norms of workplace communication and etiquette. Learn about your rights as an employee in the U.S. Be prepared to learn new things and to adapt. This flexibility will greatly help you to succeed professionally. Section 7. The Daily Weave: Banking, Health, and Well-Being. Opening a bank account is an important early task, as it is essential for managing your money effectively. You will need it to receive your salary deposits and also for paying your regular bills and expenses. Major national banks include Chase, Bank of America, and Wells Fargo. Local credit unions are another good option to consider, as they sometimes offer more favorable terms or lower fees. Research carefully to find what suits your needs best. You will typically need some form of identification, such as your passport and your U.S. visa, which are usually key documents. Sometimes a Social Security number, or SSN, is required, or an individual taxpayer identification number, ITIN, may suffice. Ask the bank directly about their specific requirements. Choose an account type that has low monthly fees, and ensure it offers convenient access to your funds. Online banking and mobile apps are very common. Healthcare in the United States can be quite complex and also very expensive without good insurance. Health insurance is therefore extremely important to have. Most people obtain health insurance through their employer. If not, you can buy it through the official marketplace, which was created by the Affordable Care Act, ACA. Understand your insurance plan thoroughly, what it covers, your co-payments, deductibles, and out-of-pocket limits. Finding a doctor for your regular needs is also vital. You generally choose a primary care physician, or PCP, as this doctor is your first point of contact for health issues. You can find doctors within your insurance company's network. Regular medical checkups are a very good practice. Preventive care can help you avoid serious problems later. Do not wait until you are feeling very unwell. Addressing health concerns early is always much better. Section 8. Lines of movement, transportation in the States. How you will get around largely depends on where you live. In very large cities like New York or Chicago, public transportation systems are often quite good. Subways, buses, and commuter trains are commonly used. This can save you a significant amount of money and can also spare you the stress of city driving. A monthly pass often makes daily travel more economical, making navigating within the city much easier. In many other parts of the United States, however, owning a car is almost an absolute necessity. Distances between places can be surprisingly large, and public transport options may be very limited or non-existent. This is especially true in suburban or rural areas. If you find you need a car, factor in all costs, such as the purchase price, insurance, fuel, and regular maintenance. These expenses can add up quite quickly each month. To drive a car, you will need a U.S. driver's license. Each individual state has its own rules for obtaining one. You will usually need to pass a written knowledge test and then must also pass a practical driving test. Your Nigerian driver's license might be valid for a short time, but getting a local state license is much better. It also serves as a very useful form of identification, as many places will ask for it as proof of ID. Ride-sharing services like Uber and Lyft are widely available. They are very convenient for occasional trips around town, or particularly useful when you have just first arrived. Taxis are also an option, especially in larger urban centers. Walking and cycling are great in certain walkable areas, but always consider your personal safety and the local weather. Plan your journeys ahead of time, especially longer ones. Knowing your route can make travel less stressful. Section 9. The Open Door: Embracing Your American Future. Moving to the United States is a truly profound change. It is much more than just a change of your address. It represents a significant shift in your entire perspective. You will learn so much about the wider world, and importantly, you will learn so much about yourself. This personal growth is a valuable, intrinsic part of the experience. It subtly shapes the person you are becoming and adds new layers to your understanding of life. There will undoubtedly be days filled with great joy, and there will also be days that present challenges. Feelings of homesickness may visit you from time to time, and this is a completely normal part of adjusting. Find ways to connect with Nigeria when you need to, through food, music, or conversations with community members. But also, make an effort to embrace your new surroundings. Find beauty and interest in what is unfamiliar. The United States offers a multitude of diverse opportunities for furthering your education, for advancing your career, and for your own continued personal development as well. Try to seize these chances when they present themselves. Work hard and be persistent in your endeavors, but also remember to find a healthy life balance. Enjoy your leisure time, explore the vast country, meet different people from all walks of life. This journey you have embarked upon is a brave one. You have taken a very significant and courageous step. Remember your inner strength and your innate resilience. Many Nigerians have made this same journey before you, and they have built successful and fulfilling lives here. You have the potential to do so as well. Look towards your future with a sense of hope and embrace the unfolding adventure that now awaits you.